Imagine this, you've got just $500 to your name. No job, no savings, no backup plan. What would you do? Honestly, most people would probably spiral, right? The stress, the uncertainty, it's a lot. But look, I'm here to tell you that even with your back against the wall, $500 is enough to plant your feet and start climbing back up. Today, I'm going to show you exactly what I do to not just survive, but to start rebuilding, and fast. This isn't some motivational fluff, alright? This is about getting practical, taking action, and using what you have to get back on your feet. Let's get into it. Alright, first things first, we gotta cover the essentials. That means shelter, food, and in today's world, Wi-Fi. Now I know what you're thinking, $500 for rent, in this economy? Listen, I'm not saying it'll be easy, but we're not aiming for luxury here. We need a roof over our heads and internet access to start hustling. So consider temporary options. Could you crash with a friend or family member for a few weeks while you get back on your feet? Remember, this is about short-term solutions for long-term gain. Next up, food. This isn't the time for fancy takeout. We're talking about stretching every dollar. Think rice, beans, oats, cheap, filling, and they can last you a while. And for Wi-Fi, see if you can piggyback on a friend's plan for a bit or even use public Wi-Fi at the library or a local coffee shop. The goal here is to minimize your expenses and maximize those crucial resources: shelter, food, and internet. Do this right and you should have around $400 left to start building yourself back up. Okay, so we've covered the basics. Now let's talk about generating some income. Remember that $400 we have left? We're going to use a small portion of that, let's say $100 max, to launch a cash flow hustle. And I'm talking about something that can put money in your pocket within a week, because let's be real, we need results fast. The key here is to leverage your existing skills and resources. What are you good at? What do you already have that you can monetize? Could you offer cleaning services, walk dogs, do some freelance writing or graphic design? Maybe you're a whiz at social media and can manage accounts for small businesses. The gig economy is booming, and there are tons of platforms like TaskRabbit, Rover, Upwork, and Fiverr where you can find quick gigs. The goal is to generate immediate cash flow. Don't overthink it, just pick something and get started. Remember, every dollar you make is a step closer to getting back on track. Chapter 3. Skill up immediately. While your cash flow hustle is starting to generate some income, it's time to invest in yourself. And by invest, I mean dedicate at least 1 to 2 hours every single day to learning a new skill or upgrading an existing one. This is non-negotiable, think about it. The job market is competitive, and you need every advantage you can get. So, what skills are in high demand right now? Coding, digital marketing, graphic design, copywriting, e-commerce. These are just a few examples, and the best part is you can learn most of them online for free or at a very low cost. Platforms like Coursera, Udemy, Skillshare, and even YouTube offer tons of valuable courses. Don't underestimate the power of free resources. The goal here is to become more valuable, more marketable, and ultimately, more financially secure in the long run. This dedicated learning time is your secret weapon, so treat it like a non-negotiable appointment with your future success. Chapter 4. Stack the cash. Alright, so now you've got your basic needs covered, a cash flow hustle bringing in some money, and you're dedicating time every day to leveling up your skills. What's next? It's time to stack that cash. For the next 30 days, your mission is to be laser-focused on saving every dollar you can. This means cutting unnecessary expenses, being resourceful, and resisting the urge to splurge. Remember that saying, a penny saved is a penny earned? Well, it's true, especially when you're rebuilding from scratch. That $5 coffee every day? Brew it at home. Eating out for lunch? Pack your own? Those impulse purchases that drain your wallet? Not an option. This isn't about deprivation, it's about discipline and prioritizing your financial comeback. Every dollar you save is a dollar you can reinvest in yourself, your skills, and ultimately your future. Outrow, you got this. Look, I'm not gonna lie, rebuilding from just $500 is tough, but it's not impossible, and if there's one thing I want you to take away from this video, it's this. It's not game over, it's game on. You've got enough to build momentum, and a mindset that's hungry enough to make it happen. Remember, success isn't about how much money you have, it's about what you do with what you've got. And trust me, with the right attitude, a little hustle, and a commitment to learning, you can turn $500 into something much, much bigger. If this gave you some clarity and a roadmap to get started, hit that like button and subscribe for more weekly money moves you can actually use. I'll see you in the next one.